What are you in the group session to talk about?
None of your damn business.
No reason to be hostile. We all have our problems. Personally, I live in a bigoted society where I am an outcast and believed to be a witch. Joy.
All I ever wanted was that bank job. But no, my sister had to ruin it like she ruins everything else. How am I going to look out for my future now that I have to say I'm a lousy job?
You two may go into the office now to see Dr. Mandelet.
Welcome, Jason.
How could she do this to me? Once a bitch, always a bitch.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about my goddamn sister Caddy.
Welcome, Mistress Hibbins.
I don't need help. All the townspeople just think I'm a witch, that I mutter incantations and wander throughout the forest at night.
Women, my dear, are very peculiar and delicate organisms. Could you sit down and tell me why you think all of society is against you?
They all think that I have signed the book of the devil using blood and that at night I ride with the devil in the forest.
I'm late.
So why were you late, Mersault?
I'm tired and I overslept. I was sent here to fix my problems, but you people are the ones with the problems.
So, Mersault, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself so we can all help you?
I don't care enough about your trivial, meaningless problems. Tell the rest of your pathetic little souls.
All right. Mersault, I understand that you were sent to prison for the murder of an innocent man. Could you please tell us about the incident?
Well, let me tell what the point is.
Please tell me about the day at the beach. I understand that this event occurred on an extremely warm day. I've seen several cases in which one's ability to make decisions is clouded due to environmental conditions that were outside their control. My notes here say that you recently lost your mother. Please tell me about that day at the beach. I understand that this event occurred on an extremely warm day. I've seen several cases, in my experience, in which one's ability to make decisions is clouded due to environmental conditions that were outside their control. My notes here say that you recently lost your mother. Does this incident at the beach have something to do with your mother's death? Mersault, wake up. Okay, well, so let's move on to some other issues that you both are facing. Jason, when you entered, you mentioned something about your sister Caddy. I'm sure we're all very curious. Why do you possess such hatred towards your sister?
She's a goddamn selfish person. Why my whole family is so goddamn conceited. They're all so useless. Tell me, doctor, what did I ever do to deserve such a family? If it wasn't for me, my family would be nothing but a pile of rubble. They all consider me greedy and full of scorn. Well, I deserve to pity myself for what I have gone through.
Tell me about some of your other family members. My notes here say that you live with your mother, your niece Quentin, and your younger brother Benji.
What good is talking about my family? My entire family has betrayed me. I tell you, Doc, there's nothing worse than being betrayed by your own blood. My good-for-nothing brother drove us to poverty. My Hasha brother wanted to go to Harvard, but my parents, my ever-so-proud parents, my Uncle Morty became involved with a married woman whose husband is now on a chase to kill him. All of a sudden, no one cares about my education. All my mom ever cared about was how society perceives her. All she ever cared about is her reputation.
Tell me about your niece Quentin. My notes here say that you provide for her and treat her like your own daughter. Please tell me about your relationship with her.
Yes, I take care of her, I provide for her, I take care of all the expenses Caddy sends me. Yes, I take care of her, I provide for her, I take care of all the expenses using the money Caddy sends me. But Caddy and Quentin only see me as the villain. I've been wrong, doctor. Wrong.
Okay, well, why don't we tackle some of the other issues that you all are facing? And Mersault, please stop smoking. The entire house is filled with fumes.
I can relate to Jason's situation. My whole family has betrayed me as well. They think I'm a witch who rides with a black man at night. Doctor, my own brother looks at me with disdain every time he sees me. All of society thinks I should be executed because of my heinous crimes. Dr. Mandelet, I have committed no crimes. After my husband died, everything has gone wrong. People are frightened of my very presence, but I have done nothing wrong. Now the townspeople are asking the theocracy to execute me for practicing witchcraft and luring innocent people into the forest? Dr. Mandelet, I'm no murderer. I'm not like Mersault.
Society is unnatural and its traditional religious and secular rules are arbitrary. One must just accept what is. Society controls us and we are the prisoners.
That's evident. The Puritan society has been so stubborn and set in their narrow-minded views and ideas for years that they don't even consider anything outside of their set of norms.
I understand why the three of you look so discontent with society, but there is nothing you can do to change society's ideology. Mersault, can you tell us why you're here?
Oh, I killed a man. I would have gotten off, but apparently I came off as cold and heartless to the jury. I don't know why, and I don't care.
Before we address the reasons for your conviction, I want to know your motive for killing this poor innocent man.
Why did I kill the man? The truth is, I really do not know. It was hot as the sun outside, and I had a headache, and obviously a gun with me, so I went outside to cool off in a hot spring. That's when the man pulled out a knife. The sun reflected off the blade to my eyes, which were painful, stinging with sweat and heat, and that was when I lost control. Shot the man once, then 4 more times.
Everyone does something for a reason. Surely there must have been some motivation, some reason. No one does something as drastic as murder without a reason. Is there any reason you killed this man?
Oh, no, honestly, I don't know. To be frank, I feel like I'm always far away from the rest of the world. I was in control of my life, things of that nature. But I have a question for you, though. Why do you care about me and my life so much? I mean, my actions don't affect you.
Because we are all human, and sympathizing with others is part of being human. Also, I'm a doctor, and this is kind of my job.
Oh, I see. You believe life has a purpose, don't you? Even if it is entirely self-created and non-existent.
It's safe to assume that you believe that life has no purpose at all. Am I correct?
Oh, yes, that is entirely correct.
So why don't you just kill yourself if life is really that pointless to you?
Too much trouble. It's easier to just detach yourself from life.
In my career, I have never encountered a patient as difficult as you. You are impossible. Therapy is clearly not going to help you. You should just stay in prison and rot. That's where you belong.
Finally, you gave up. Life really is pointless, isn't it?
I have never wanted the secrets of others' lives thrust upon me.